Hey y'all, hey. Happy Sunday. It's rainy and wet over here, but it's about to go down, y'all. Okay, first of all, we're talking Country Wayne Skits, okay? And I could barely finish my breakfast before I was like, oh, we got to talk about this. And I hope y'all can hear me because peeps are still sleeping. We have late night workers here and they sleep through the mornings. Okay, so I hope y'all can hear me, but I'm loud anyway, so I think you can hear me, right? Wait a minute, I gotta move this out the way just in case I knock it over. Anyway, this is a video I just saw. Like I said, I was eating my breakfast and enjoying my videos. And this was with Shania talking to Anthony. And the title says something to the effect of, Shania tells Amber what he could lose in the divorce. Not Amber, Anthony. So the video starts with Anthony. I guess he is still playing with Piari. If I was Shayla, I'd be like, excuse me. Everybody know, including the most important person, Amber knows. Why you still there? But that's a whole other thing. Anyway, he's waiting and Shania drives up. And they do this little back and forth jaw jacking about the car that Shania drove up. But it's a rental because his Porsche, the engine blew, okay? And apparently to Anthony, the car that he is now driving is more like a chick car, or as he put it, your baby mama car. That's the car you give to your baby mama. You want it to be nice, but you don't want it to be too nice. Really, dude, is that your mentality? Wait a minute, I'm sorry, but did you buy Shayla a car? Does she got a baby mama car? Because apparently Shania is in the Porsche Brothers Club. All them got Porsches or whatever. But his is in the shop, so he'll get it out. They get past that. And so he says, and apparently Anthony has, reached out to Shania, trying to give him a heads up what's going on so he can get some kind of information as to what he's looking to as far as this divorce. And he says to Shania, what you got for me, bro? He said, man, I'm looking and just looking around at things and stuff like that. Because I don't think Shania is practicing law at this point. I don't know if he lost his license, never had his license or whatever, but maybe he's the go-to legal buddy, whatever. But he says, you're going to lose everything, bro. And he's like, what? Everything? He said, you're going to lose everything. All your assets, everything. He's like, no, man, no, that's not going to happen. He said, I'm telling you. He said, well, I talked to Amber yesterday. This is Anthony. I talked to Amber yesterday, and I told her I wasn't going to leave her high and dry. I'm not going to leave my ex-wife out there with nothing. I told her, like the house, that I bought her, it's in her name. She can keep that. I ain't even tripping off of that. And we, I just told her I wasn't going to leave her with nothing. So he was like, y'all discuss this, or did you put it down in writing? He goes, we talked about it. I mean, I told her. He's on this I told her thing. That, this is how this is going to be. I'm not tripping. I'm just not going to leave her with nothing. He said, so no prenup. Should I go, no prenup? He goes, no. He's like, man, you finna lose all that. Your assets, your house, your car, all that. He was like, no, man, that ain't happening. I work too hard. This is stuff that I had before I even met Amber, married Amber, He said, but that, basically, I'm paraphrasing, so what you want to do? Get on the vibe. Shana asked him, you ain't got no prenup, bruh. He said, I ain't practicing law, but I know the court system. You're a black man who cheated on his wife, okay? They're taking everything. They're taking all that. And Anthony's still standing on the, discussion he had with Amber, but Shania's like that. So, basically, he looked at him like, so, you finna, no, you know what? I know the courts. I got this. I got a few things up my sleeve, so I got this, because I'm not finna lose everything. I'm not finna lose all my stuff. And Shania's looking at him like, okay, but I'm trying to tell you, no prenup, you wait, And see, what Anthony is not taking into consideration with these things up his sleeve is Britney. Britney knows there is no prenup. Okay. And what she's got to do now as since Anthony and Amber had that little heart to heart about the divorce. She got to get past that. She need to wrap that little piece of emotion, put it in the closet, because you don't need it right now. You don't need the love right now. You need to be, well, she needs to be looking out for Amber, and Amber needs to be looking out for Amber. That's what she needs to be doing. So she needs to get Amber on the same page. But Britney ain't finna just say, oh, he said he gonna give you the house. Okay, that's good. That's enough. That's good. I mean, you know, you don't want to be, Britney ain't going down that road. Britney ain't having none of that. And I know this is not Britney's divorce, but if y'all have been watching Kountry Wayne Skits and you've met Britney ain't having that. And she ain't finna let Amber go. No, that's not going to happen. He about to lose all that. The house he gave Britney, Amber, the house that Amber's now living in. Okay, all that gone. Get it gone. Oh, wait a minute! I just thought about something. Y'all know I'm waiting for the DNA to come so he can say the guy's not his, and he gonna be all upset. It's gonna be him and Amber against Shayla, right? She gonna get the house, and he may even be allowed to stay in the house. Y'all remember the movie War of the Roses with Michael Keaton and, oh, what is her name? I see her face, blonde. Yeah. Put it in the chat. You know what it is. They stayed in the house. They destroyed that house. I don't think Amber and Anthony would do that. But in that movie, they stayed in that house. She was in one wing. He was in the other, living their lives as if they were separate. That. Because I think if the judge is like getting rid of that house, giving it to Amber, Anthony's going to fight that. I don't even know who his lawyer's going to be. But well, maybe you could stay in this house. It's big enough. Y'all don't have to be around each other. Whatever. But now he's looking at him and said, man, I'm just trying to tell you, I'm just trying to keep it real that, you know, prenup, you looking at losing everything. So while he talking, you know, I'm Mr. Dalton. I'm Anthony Dalton. There he go, being all about Anthony. He ain't worried about it because he got this all under control. Anthony. Dude, it's about to hit it. It's about to hit it. And the lack of that prenup. Well, see, you never really intended to get a prenup because you were in love. You trusted her. Now that you were hurt by her. I get that. I'm not even taking away from that. But you didn't have a prenup. And you can't go out and do one now. Okay? So, what you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? I'd like to see what these shenanigans are that you have up your sleeve. That's going to keep the system. All right? Who's going to look at you in Atlanta? I ain't even living in Atlanta, but I can only assume that it ain't gonna be pretty when the judge looks down on you and says, Mr. Dalton, is it true that you had an extramarital affair on Mrs. Dalton? Is it true that there's potentially a child as a result of this affair? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? There's nothing that says, I know you worked hard, Mr. Dalton, to have everything, and I can understand why you feel this way. No! The court system is going to come slashing at you like that man said. Like, should I tell you, a young black man who cheated on his wife and made a baby with no prenup? Who do you think you are? Oh, I'm sorry. You think that you're Mr. Anthony, I can take care of anything, don't nothing touch me, Dalton. Well, that's a long middle name, dude. You might want to do some stuff. And see, and now, even though in front of Shania, he's talking big, but he's thinking, everything. But me and Amber talked. Everything? But wait till he realizes Amber got to talk to Britney. Okay? I predict that there's going to be another conversation between Anthony and Amber. Except that this time, it's going to be after Amber talks to Britney. Because, you know, Amber's going to tell Britney, yeah, he came over, we talked, he knows that house is mine, this, and that. He wants this to be fair because she's in her feelings right now. She's in her feelings right now, just a little bit, but she's in her feelings. And Britney will be like, pump your brakes. So I think that's what's going to happen. He's going to try and talk to Amber again, but by this time, she will have spoken to Britney. Anthony Dalton. I was like, oh my God. I can't wait to see. I love a good cliffhanger, and I don't want this to be too predictable, but come on now. Anthony, you're about to lose everything, and for him not to lose everything, which means he will have to get Amber back. What y'all think? Talk to you later.